All right, so today we've got 67 Camaro again, back at it. We're gonna finish welding up our floor, which we never got to because I ran out of gas for the welder. A little touch on the inner rockers on both sides. Then we're gonna go straight to chopping, full-blown chopping. All this garbage off. We're just gonna take the old Sawzall because, the frame rail's obviously staying, but everything else is pretty much going. So I'll have to drill the spot welds here, and then the rest of this is literally just going to get zipped right off. We've come to the fun part. The Sawzall. The magical tool that makes all bad things go away. Then just clean up a little bit here from taking the roof off. And same thing here. I'm going to finish getting the rest of the quarter off. Also the drip rails are going to come off as well. I never really knew, but having the roof off is pretty handy because I don't need to have a light in here now because, as you can see, it is just as bright as the rest of the garage now. Crank the heat up. I don't even know if this thing's gonna have it. I might have to bust something out a bit better, but hopefully this is enough to get the lead out. Should be. Oh yeah, there we go. See, little chunk out already. You just see kind of start cooling up a bit. Essentially it's melting, right? And then you just literally scrape it right out. I'll save some of that. Now we got that polished right up. Again, you can see all the spot welds. I'll just use the old spot weld cutter and pop all those off, and then that'll be the last little bit of the roof on this side. Just slowly making my way, drilling out all these spot welds. I already did the little bit here for the quarter, so now the top of the quarter is exposed. And I know what you're thinking. Man, that guy must just love doing body work. Because why else would he buy that car? And the answer is, I have no idea. I'm definitely not really a body guy. Although, I could probably convince you that I am. But believe me when I tell you, I would much rather be rebuilding an engine or probably almost taking a bath in oil over doing body work any day of the week. Unfortunately, someone's got to do it. And I don't have a massive bank account to pay someone else to do it. So here we are, one spot weld at a time. This is the driver's side drip rail. Essentially coming off. Yeah, one or two is going to be stubborn, of course. Nope, there we go. All right, so I got the quarter clean off, the roof off all the way around. Just a little bit of a patch I'll have to put in here in the structure. It's not very big. The metal's pretty good all the way. Just this little chunk here. Probably a little bit of a seam, I guess, in the drip rail, and rain got in there at some point, and this is the outcome. But that's okay. It's an easy fix. Just takes a little bit of time. Keep up with chopping the floor pan, the trunk floor, that is. Diff's got to come out. I do, judging by the diff cover, I've got the good 10-bolt Chevy. So I'm going to unbolt this and roll it out. And I guess see what I got for gears at the same time. It's kind of a shame because someone went ahead and put the the real stainless steel MagnaFlow exhaust in here, but it's only 2 1/4 inch. I can't upset my neighbors with 2 1/4 inch exhaust. Because in our last video, I mentioned the amount of pieces that still have to get welded on this car. So 2 drip rails, 1 piece of trunk pan, tail panel, deck filler lid, 1 trunk drop, 2 trunk drops, one inner wheelhouse, another outer wheelhouse, one quarter panel, another inner wheel well, and the roof panel, which gives me a ground total of 11 pieces. I was so close. I said 10. I should be an accountant. That was pretty good. It was pretty good. So it's definitely going to be a couple videos worth, I'd imagine. That's a lot of work. You know, unless I do one of those crazy, super long videos, I just couldn't imagine anybody sitting down and watching it. So now I've cleared a spot on the door here, so now I can jack up the back of the Camaro and unbolt and pop that diff and roll it straight outside. I'll just quickly blast these back on the car. If only I had the technology to go that fast. Then it's a lot slower and painful. You get a kick out of old tires. Mach 70. Man, if this car went anything more than probably 100 miles an hour on these old radials, or no, that's not even, it's probably bias plies. Oh no, radial. Yeah, bad things would happen. So while I'm here, I just gotta see if the 12-inch wide Mickey Thompsons are gonna fit in the wheel well of the old Camaro one. The Krager's the classic muscle car look is that of the Krager SS. Alright, well, I tried. Didn't work. Back to the drawing board. Shocks off. And hit that like it owes me money. There we go. The shock's out on both sides. I'll just stick the tires back on and unbolt the front and rear of the leaf spring. Drop the whole diff right on the ground. That'll about do it for this one. I got the bottom of the quarter knocked off. I got the tail panel fully off now. Diff's basically out for the exception. The brake lines and whatnot I have to undo. But that's all going to be new, so I don't really care. If you like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you didn't like what you saw, like, comment, and subscribe anyway. Because sooner or later, the editing's going to get better. There's a bunch of cars, you know, as soon as I get some time to really get serious about this stuff. I feel like I'm having some fun doing this, and more to come.